Well, Brock, the fans were out and shouting Jets Jets well before the gates opened here. And now they fill the stands of MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. The punter, Jake Camarda, ready to get this one going. And away we go from East Rutherford. Returning it from the 4. I'll bring him down on the return as he gets this to the 33. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. On the counter, Hall. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Simply nowhere to go on that counter play, Kate. Backside defenders took away one side, and they overwhelmed the blocking right in the middle.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. They go right back to Hall. He's only going to manage to get back to the line. The tackle made by Mozzie Smith. Stuffed at the line a second time, and now it'll be 3rd and 10.
Big man up front said, "Not in my house." Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this: it's over. Over.
Rodgers throwing on 3rd down. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And the Dolphins got it! And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. Man, this is a tough ask of your defense so early in a game, Brock, sending them out on short notice and a short field after you fumble it away.
But these are the critical moments defensively you got to live for, right? This is called sudden change. They practice this, and it's your time to put out this fire.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Tua taken right to the air. He gets it complete to his man, Tyreek Hill. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you planned for, and you go out and execute.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Trying to run it in. Achane. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal.
Go ahead.
Oh, fullback's got it. Look at the power. And he cannot shake the tackler along the line of scrimmage. Just not quite enough to break the plane, and now it's 3rd and goal at the 1.
I know they had bigger visions when they called that play. This is one of those spots, Kate, where when a defense is dialed in, especially in the red zone, it's very tough to surprise them with anything.
Achane. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. They get 1 yard, but nothing more. It's 4th and goal.
This front, well, they've done a good job bending and not breaking. 1st down, didn't score. 2nd down, didn't score. And now 3rd and goal, can't find the end zone either.
Less than a yard, all that's needed on 4th and goal. Tua now from the gun. And he'll take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. Devon Achane with the touchdown. Patterson tacks on the extra point. And the Dolphins will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Camarda on to send it away. Return starts at the 3. The return manages to get just beyond the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Play action with Rodgers. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he takes this out after crossing the 45. 16 yards on the play. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down. Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Seeing some early game planning at work here, Brock. They were quick to attack that throw and break it up.
Yeah, this defense knows the importance this offense places on throwing the ball to their tight ends, and they were ready for it and all over it.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he gets taken down immediately right at the line of scrimmage. The stop made that time by the rookie from Florida State.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Throw on 3rd down. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
He loses it on the hit. And they dodge a turnover there on the return. He's going to be touched down as that return comes to an end.
You know, return men always think they're breaking the next one for a highlight reel touchdown. They've got to have that confidence. But sometimes that confidence leads to recklessness. It's a fine line. And they can get it pushed out trying to do too much. That almost ended up the wrong kind of highlight.
1st down. Here's Tua. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And that hit stops him in his tracks. No gain on the play, and they still need 10 now on 3rd down.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
3rd down, Jets are in a dime set, 6 defensive backs out there. Tagovailoa now working from the gun. That is caught along the sideline, and he gets the feet down. Wow! It's a 23-yard pickup on the play, and it'll be 1st down, Miami.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
1st and 10 from the 41.
Let's go.
Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Got his target. It's Hill. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. 3rd and short in your back pocket. You can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
From the 47. Has him on the quick hitter. And that'll be enough for the first as they touch him down.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Here's Tua again. Throwing this back in the end zone. And he can't hang on to it in the end zone. Not an interception, only an incompletion. So they get it back. 2nd down coming up.
Hey, Kate, you feeling lucky? Well, the quarterback is, because he just dodged a major turnover. That was an easy pick that was simply dropped.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Out of the shotgun, a give to A-Chain. And they take him down right along the 30. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Going to the ground again on first. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
2nd and 13. This one's taken in by Hill. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
44, ready.
Working inside the red zone. Throwing the out route complete. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
There's no route on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion. Right.
A-Chan gets this on the draw. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line. So we're through 1 quarter of this AFC East contest. Neither side separating much so far. More for MetLife coming right up. We're back for the 2nd quarter. Dolphins in a real good spot to score. Throwing on 3rd, Tagovailoa. Able to find A-Chan. And in for the Miami touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Patterson on for the extra point. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Dolphins double their lead to 14. Now Camarda on to send it away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Completed to his running back. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Launches one deep downfield. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
Complete beyond the marker. That's 16 on the pickup. And it'll give the Jets a first down.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
Throw wheeled in by Njoku. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
We take a break from his regularly scheduled programming of pass coverage duties to see him adding a little contribution in the run support. And his teammates, you can just see the body language. A little nod, a little grin. They'll welcome the reinforcements every time.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. They'll get that yard back, but no more. It's 3rd and 10.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here he is on 3rd and long. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
To the air here on first down, Rodgers. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time, well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
To throw again on 2nd down, Rodgers. That's incomplete, trying to set up the screen there.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. They'll throw again, Rodgers. That sails over his target, incomplete, and now it's 4th down.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field. You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
All right, come on.
Going play action, Tagovailoa. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Now we'll pause for an injured player, and everyone here holding in their collective breath. It's Tua Tagovailoa in need of some attention. Second down carry for Achane. And he's still looking for the play that sparks the ground game as that one stopped for a loss.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Taking a deep shot here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
Picked up at the 38. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory. A nice 15-yard pickup on the return. And it'll be Jets football. 1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Paul running between the tackles. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Here's Hall once more. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the play, though. That leaves him with 3rd down and 6 to go. Now here's Rodgers. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. Ty Zentner on to punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he drives this one into the pouring rain. Fair catch called for and brought in at the 11. So no return on that punt. And it'll be Dolphins football. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands. He dropped it. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Throwing again. Here's Tua. Completes this one to Hill. A lot of grass ahead. Tyreek Hill. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
You know, Kay, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
1st down from the red zone. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. So it's 2nd down coming up. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested captures, and he couldn't. Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. Thinking interception to be had. Incompletion still pretty good for the defense.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Here's Tagovailoa again. Has a man, it's Achane. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. So So it's the 2-minute warning here from MetLife. The Dolphins with a big decision to make here. Riley Patterson ready for the field goal try. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. Koo able to put it through. And that extends their lead to 14.
In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset. They couldn't finish the drive with the touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
Xavier Gipson now to return. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Blitz coming for Rodgers. Has his man, it's Corley. And he's able to cross the 40 before going out. They get 13 on the pickup. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down.
Teammates notice when they got a guy willing to take it on the chin to get rid of the pass. That's a pass that's going to earn a lot of points with the other 10 players, not just today, but when they go back and watch that play on tape.
1st down throw by Rodgers. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
Into double coverage. Ooh, don't want to do that. And he's there for the interception. And the Dolphins get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Hey, listen, when you're throwing down the middle of the field, you have got to be crystal clear in your vision. There are so many defenders that can get into those zones. That might be a case of the QB there trying to do a little bit too much and certainly didn't see the defender who comes up with the big interception.
1st down, here's Tua. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. And the Jets get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Oh my goodness, Brock. I don't think I've ever seen this back-to-back plays, and we've got back-to-back interceptions.
And I would be stunned here, Kate, floored, if we saw a 3rd in a row right here. It might be the time to remind both of these offensive coordinators.
He's got it inside the 25. They rip up a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
Look at the touch he put on that throw down the field. That was a masterpiece. And he was the artist behind it, laying it in the perfect spot to create the big play.
1st down, Rodgers. That one's incomplete over the middle.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
2nd and 10 now. He misfired on that one. It's behind his man. That throw intended for Malachi Corley. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Rodgers throwing on 3rd down. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Bertolet able to knock it through. And that'll get him back to 11.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
20, TX.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Achane reels it in. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. First and 10 now. Here's Tagovailoa. He's going deep this time. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Anticipated the quick staccato pass there. It's knocked away. Incomplete. Could not beat the defender there. So now it's going to be third and long. Here's Tua again. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two and third downs critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
And he's brought down before the return gets far. It's scored as a 51-yard punt. And they'll take over with minimal time remaining in the half. They've got first and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. He'll throw it. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Fielded at the 7. And he gets crunched by a big hit right at the 25 to end that return. Offense ready to begin this drive, first and 10. On play action, here's Tagovailoa. He puts everything behind this one. And not a great choice on first down. It's incomplete, nearly intercepted, actually, so second down coming up.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Throwing again here on second. Tagovailoa. Looking right, and he finds him. They touch him down, but a great pickup, and it's good for a first.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Second half begins with a run by Achane. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Quincy Williams making the tackle. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9. Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't connect with Tyreek Hill. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
21G, 21G. Okay.
They send Hill right. First down, Tagovailoa to throw. Thrown right, and it's intercepted. And the Jets will take over as he records his first interception of our season. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL, and especially in the second half. You have all that data from the first half. You want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the second.
Here's Rodgers on 1st and 10. This is reeled in by Wilson. Oh, putting him in the spin cycle. And he crosses out of bounds, so now we're going to learn who the penalty flag is on. Would have liked to have kept that big play, but the officials and penalties say no, and it's got to come back. And holding penalty is going to make first down twice as tough. They're 20 from the marker to start things out. Fits it through the middle. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that first down.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it'll give the Jets a first down. From the shotgun, Rodgers. This has been a trend, yet another interception. And the Dolphins getting back on his 6th interception of the season. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. Tua now from the gun. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Throwing, here's Tagovailoa on 3rd. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And he's just going to fair catch that one at the 24-yard line. We don't get a return out of that punt. And they'll get ready to go on offense. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Got a man. It's Njoku. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Throwing on 1st down. Rock caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And the Dolphins got it! And Miami returns this to the end zone. Touchdown! The Dolphins capitalize on the turnover and add to their lead. Patterson able to connect on the point after. And the Dolphins push their lead to 18. Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored, and with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. Starting from the 5. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. His return gets him to the 32-yard line before he's taken down. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Pressure comes, Rodgers. And he'll get it up to the 44. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Cut out left. Rolling into enemy territory. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Rodgers here off the play action. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Again, Rodgers. And he makes the catch on the right sideline, but no! Oh, they call it out of bounds. The throw led him just a little bit too much. Well, that didn't break out how they thought it would, and they're going to lose the first of their 3 timeouts for their trouble. Throwing again, it's Rodgers. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop him. And the defense comes through, that's going to back them up and bring up 4th down. For the 3rd time today, we see them setting up for a field goal. This is going to be a tough one, 55 yards away. Online, but not enough juice. It's no good short. And this stays a 3-possession game.
I know there's golfers out there, Kate, that love to play this game as well. And any golfer knows, hey, man, at the turn, no matter how bad that front side was, there's still a chance, right? There's still another hole, still another opportunity. You write that script of hope. Kickers are kind of like golfers. Right, they're always thinking of the next one, but unfortunately, with that miss, well, this scorecard's going to end up ugly.
Trying to find Jalen Waddle, and we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Well, that's like a good peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Takes both to make it work, and defensively, you've got to have that pressure up front. That's peanut butter, and then you like to have some jelly, and that was almost a huge play with an interception.
2nd down and 10, Tagovailoa. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw, but it's incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Makes the grab in bounds, left side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. A pickup there of 33 yards. And that's going to give the Dolphins a 1st down.
All right, come on.
Here's Achane. And he's brought down after getting this to the 17th, into the red zone. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
From the 17. And this one hurts. Had a touchdown in his hands, but he couldn't hold on. 3rd down coming up.
Oh, that's a major missed opportunity right there. Coverage can breathe a little Sigh of relief. They dodged a bullet. Time to adjust and get some extra help on the back end to take away those open shots downfield.
Get set. Ready, set.
To the air, 3rd and long. Rolling out to his left. He'll make a big for it on the ground. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Koo able to put it through. And that stretches the lead to 21.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Rodgers here from the gun. He's going deep. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Emmanuel Forbes makes the play. And the Dolphins take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
Yeah, ready. Out.
Here's A-Chain running right. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game, right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage, B, it sets up your play action, and C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
And he can't escape this one. They get to him for a nice exclamation point to end this 3rd quarter. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's Dolphins football. They don't got to do much. They've already earned a massive lead. Five DBs out there for the Jets. 3rd down. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. Big gain downfield. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play, and that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Go ahead.
Running forward, it's A-Chan. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. Nothing doing that time, and it leaves them on 2nd and goal. Here's Tua. Looking for some... Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that sack going to cost them some yardage.
Okay, this isn't even about bending and not breaking. This is about breaking the will of your opponent. Getting in the red zone, stuffing the run, sacking the quarterback, totally changing the energy and the momentum of this drive.
Buckle up. It's 3rd and goal.
Go ahead.
They'll run. It's A-Chan. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Give him only 1 yard on that play, Brock. They're left with 4th and goal at the 4.
Well, the defense, they couldn't stop him for a loss, but they denied him the goal line at least. Now we get to see, right? Decision time, one of these critical decisions of whether or not they're going to go for an all-or-nothing 4th down play.
Now Camarda on to send it away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And they pick him off again. And the Dolphins take over on his 5th interception of the season. Well, Brock, it has been a special day for this defense when it comes to forcing turnovers. Big play after big play, and that is their 4th interception of this contest.
Special for the defense and an absolute nightmare for a quarterback. 1 interception, it sticks with you all week long. But throwing 4, he probably wishes he could be anywhere else on earth other than this field right now.
Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Oh, baby, he gets rocked, and the ball is out. And they scoop it up. They can still run with it. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock, but now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make him bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. They kick the running back in motion. 2nd and 12 behind the sticks. Achane reels it in. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
A play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Hey, get set.
Tight end in motion right.
Ready, set.
Running with Achane out of the gun. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
That's why you often see some mix, some high percentage pass plays on 1st and 10. You got to keep a defense honest. They're always looking for a run in that situation and a chance to stack them up for 2nd and long.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Trying to pick it up here with Achane. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. 3 yards on the carry, and now they face 4th down. A familiar sight in this contest, Brock. He's out there again for another field goal try. High percentage look for him here from the left hash.
Yet another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Now Camarda on to send it away. From his own end zone, here we go. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Hall. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And he'll find the space he needs to get this up to the 25-yard line. That's 5, it looks like, on the play, so now it's going to be 3rd and 8. Rodgers will look to throw. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? Well, they chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Desperation time here on 4th. No place to go. They get him to the turf and force a turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it. It's already over. But go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Chan, a 1st down carry. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You spring a big gain like that, Kate, on the interior, 9 times out of 10, that O-line decisively won their matchup with the big fellas up front. They got those pads down. They created leverage, and they opened up that running lane.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Dolphins nearing their 2nd win of the campaign. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. They'll go to a knee, and that defense can only stop the clock 2 more times.
Okay, time for the defense to think about getting that ball back. And this is where you've got to conserve every second. Got to expect a timeout coming any moment now.
They'll go to a knee, and that defense can only stop the clock 2 more times. Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd. They'll go to a knee, and that defense can only stop the clock 2 more times.
You got to expect the timeout is coming any moment now, right? If you want another shot with the ball, you'll need every second you can conserve on that clock.
4th down now. Another kneel would stop the clock and turn it over. Let's see what they do here. He'll go to a knee, and that defense can only stop the clock 2 more times. This undoubtedly the final snap of what's already a decided contest. They start the drive with Hall. He makes the 25, and he makes it all the way up to the 28. So it's a win for the visiting Dolphins. And they take the first skirmish with their division rivals, with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building. So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Dolphins, your winners, as we say so long from New York.